55.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. You don't need to do it again. Just think about it. And then we're going to do a static weight departure with hotel.
The 23 Victor, Van Nuys Towers, 23 Victor Hotel, helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, northwest corner, request Satakoi, departure with hotel.
Yep.
Van Nuys Towers, this is 23 Victor Hotel, northwest corner, request Satakoi, departure with hotel.
Welcome to 23 Victor Hotel, Van Nuys Tower, departure from the northwest corner will be at your own risk, Satakoi approved.
Satakoi approved, 23 Victor Hotel.
Nice. Well done, well done.
Struggling to hear him a bit there, he sounded a bit muffled.
Yeah. I mean, if you need to turn it up or whatever, let me know too.
Okay. Right.
Alright, so pick me up, take me out to the white line, walk me down, just because I want you to practice your, that's a little loud.
108, operator 2997.
Which way is Satakoi again?
Satakoi is going to the right. It's almost a straight out, so that when we go down, we'll kind of follow the ramp around to the left.
Van Nuys, wind variable 4, visibility 9er, ceiling 1,500 broken, altimeter 2997, runway 1 continues.
So take me out there, try to hold it in a spot, give me a nice pedal turn to the left, take me out to where the letters are on the thing.
My hovering was horrific on Friday.
Really?
So bad, it was weird.
I might leave the door open for a little bit more, just till we start to get into takeoff.
Sounds good to me.
And where the arrows are, go ahead and make a pedal stop, make a pedal turn, go out to the solid line out there. About a 45 degree. And we are going to have a little bit of a tailwind, but that's fine. It's only...
Hotel, do you still intend on departing?
We are departing right now.
Thank you.
Okay, on the go. And you can go above that solid white line.
Oh yeah.
Or that solid line. And then from now on, as we're taxiing, we'll make the call. Okay, go on the go. And we'll go around to the left. There we go, nice. 55. A little more to the left. And then that's the street when you get to the street that's over there, or a little bit before, go ahead and start heading westbound.
This one?
Not this one, no.
Next one.
The next major one. And this is Satakoi. And we're going to hold 1,385 knots along the street, okay? Yeah, from now on, instead we'll get out to that line, and we'll get into position so that we're about ready to take off, and then we'll make the call.
Okay.
So that way they aren't waiting there, and all that other time, just in case they have somebody else. Okay, 1,300, and we'll go 75 knots for right now. Okay, good. Now keep it at 75, but I wanted you to put in our common frequency.
123.
025. 123025. If you need to, add a little friction. Just a little bit so the collective doesn't drop on you. Some of them they'll really want to drop. Some of them have like, you got to add a lot of friction. Sometimes you got to add a little bit of friction. But yeah.
Three Victor Hotel frequency change for today.
Down frequency change, thank you.
Oh, what was that, sorry?
Frequency change, thank you. Yep. Nope, 025. Not bad. I mean, you're a little over. You kept your altitude. You're a little all over the road with your speed.
Yeah.
But it's practice. And so, go ahead and give me a heading. Same thing. 75 knots, 1300. Give me a heading of 220. Okay, go ahead and take me up to, at the same time, 1,500 and 85 knots.
Gil was telling me on Friday that someone got failed for not knowing how to use the GPS.
Really?
Yeah, on the PPL.
We'll work on that later. You're holding the heading good. If we're going to go above 22 for the climb, I like it. If you like can't hit 85 and climb at the same time and above 22, then don't even worry about it. We'll just, or you can climb first and then build your speed up.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a bit of a wind today or if it's just me being really shaky.
There might be a little bit of a wind. The trees look pretty calm. How's your hand? Are you death gripping it now? You look like you got a loose grip. Nice.
Yeah, not too bad today.
Okay. So hold on 220, 1500, 85 knots. Go ahead and say Warner Center westbound at 1.5.
23 Victor Hotel, Warner Center, westbound. 1500.
Yep, I was going to say 1.5.
1.5.
85 knots, 1500, right? And go ahead and turn me to 260. And go ahead and take us up to 1800. Bring us down to 80 knots. Okay, then I want you to scan through your gauges and tell me what's wrong.
Carb heat is in the yellow.
Yep. So just raise it up a little bit. If there's visible moisture, try to keep it above 10. knots, 1800. Gonna fly over the Lost Hills part of Calabasas, home of Justin Bieber, the Kardashians, Jessica Simpson, Britney Spears.
Wow, you could take out so many people in one.
Yeah, I know. 180. I'm not sure which one's their house though.
I thought Britney Spears was in Malibu.
She's
probably got both.
Yeah. Heading 260, remember? Okay, where are we heading?
Where are we heading?
Yep.
Like which airport?
Yeah, which airport?
Camarillo.
What is Camarillo's ATIS? Do you know?
No idea.
I will tell you.
It's at your feet somewhere.
Yes, Camarillo is... ATIS is 126.025. So you want to put that in the standby. And 80 knots. I mean, always fly the aircraft first, and then when you got things stabled out, go ahead and do your radio.
What, sorry?
025. Bam. If you just see 02 or 07, there's always a 5 after it, but they don't show 3 digits. The radios will show 3 digits. This over here is the Agora Hills dump. So go ahead and say Agora Hills landfill, dump, whatever you want to call it. Westbound at 1.8.
23 Victor Hotel, Agora Hills dump. Oh, westbound at 2.8.
1.8.
What's that?
1.8.
1.8. Correction, 1.8.
There we go.
It's going to be operating in the Pico area just north of the 126 at below 2000.
I wonder what he's doing over there. Kevin, are you training? Because he only has a 44. And time is money, so we might as well make it 85. If you can do 85 at 1800, let's do it. How about this? I want you to hold 22 inches of manifold pressure and best speed that you can get without exceeding V&E. So any climbs and descents that we have to do is you're going to do with the cyclic. Okay, if we have to climb, you're just going to slow us down a little bit. So that's what we do a lot of times is we set a power, kind of forget it a little bit. Set it and forget it is the term. I mean, you're not totally forgetting about it, and then so that way we can get the most speed out of whatever, you know, or get to our destination as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
But you were doing fine. We'll do a little bit more on the way back. When you find a heading, what are you doing?
I'm kind of looking for something out front to stick to.
Exactly what I wanted to hear. And you were doing that well. Like you were picking at, when we started heading this direction, you were a little bit more all over the road. the first setting I gave you, you were holding it pretty good. I mean, you're kind of swinging back and forth a little bit. You were messing up when you were going to do the radios, but
yeah.
I mean, it's another concentration thing that you got to do.
I'm probably just looking down too much when I'm doing it.
Yeah, and you're looking down. You got to kind of get used to, like if you were at 120, or yeah, like 120, and you knew you had to go to like 6 or whatever. I mean, you can still turn it without and still looking ahead, right?
Yeah.
And then if you happen to, you glance back down. If you overpass it, then you just, you click back a few or something. Or going through 025, I mean, you got a lot of turning to go, or maybe not, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and see if we can hear the ATIS.
Wind 2705, visibility 10, view clouds 1,700, temperature 22, dew point 16, altimeter 299.5. View our GPS approach and east, landing departing runway 26. Caution parachute jump activities 5 miles northeast airport, item below 8,000. Caution person on equipment work adjacent runway and all taxiways. All aircraft feedback holster instruction runway semis with your call sign. Advisors contact TIA Whiskey.
What information we got?
Whiskey.
Giving temperature Whiskey
altimeter
1755 Zulu. 2705, visibility 10, view clouds 1,700, temperature 22, dew point 16, altimeter 299.5. View our GPS approach and flying departing runway 26. Caution parachute jump activities 5 miles northeast airport, item below 8,000. Caution person on equipment work adjacent runway and all taxiways. All aircraft feedback holster instruction runway semis with your call sign. Advisors contact TIA Whiskey. Giving temperature Whiskey 1755 Zulu. Wind 2705, visibility 10, view clouds 1,700, temperature 22.
Alright, so we got Whiskey. That pass in front of us, where the little dip, that's Conejo grade. That's where we're going to head.
Okay.
But hold this altitude. This is the 101 and the 123. Or not the 20, it's the 23 and the 101. So when we get closer to it, 123, 101, or the 23, 101, westbound. Stop climbing.
There's a big mountain there.
Yeah, but we're going to go between the mountains. And even at this one, we're high enough to go over that peak on the right.
T3 Victor Hotel, 23 and the 101 westbound at 2.2.
Nice. And then we're going to switch to talk to Camarillo at the Conejo grade. Alright, so you're going to be like Camarillo Tower, helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, Conejo Pass. I'd like to come in for pattern work with Whiskey.
What's the pass called?
Conejo Pass.
Conejo.
Stop climbing.
As soon as I start concentrating on something else, I start going up.
Yeah. Yeah, don't concentrate on anything too much. Think about it, just don't concentrate on it.
Yeah.
So like everything is the more important, the most thing that you should you know the term having it on the back burner?
Yeah.
Okay, everything pretty much is on the back burner. You don't really, the only thing that you really have on the front burner is flying the helicopter. Everything else is kind of, so you're thinking about it, you're just not concentrating on it. The biggest thing you're concentrating on is actually flying the helicopter. That is always the number one priority. It doesn't matter, kind of what else is going on. It's keeping this thing in the air. And then everything else is kind of secondary, but you need to be aware of it. Good job. And we'll go a little bit more. And before we get there, you'll make an announcement. 23 Victor Hotel, Conejo Pass, entering Camarillo airspace. Actually, bring us down to 2,000. Their altitude is at like 70. So,
435 Delta Echo, Conejo Pass, approaching the Hollywood sign at 1.4.
Conejo Pass. their altitude, so they're going to have us come down to 500. And we're going to follow the 101 pretty much. I should have really brought the Mountain Dew. I ended up not drinking it.
Cup holders in this thing.
There are no cup holders. Let's see if I can throw it under my seat. Don't crash us. Alright, how's the friction on that? Good? See if you can throw it under my seat.
Yep, we're in.
Alright, good. Teamwork.
Look at that, climbed 100 feet just in that.
Alright, go ahead and make the call.
So it's Camarillo Tower.
There's contact, yeah, whiskey.
Whiskey. Oh, Camarillo Tower, sorry, my bad. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Is 128.2. With whiskey, yeah. Conejo grade or Conejo pass, pattern work with whiskey.
Camarillo Tower, this is 23 Victor Hotel, coming in for pattern work with whiskey.
At the Conejo pass.
Hotel Camarillo Tower, stay position from the airfield, please.
We are at the Conejo pass, coming in for pattern work with whiskey.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel Camarillo Tower, but 1 mile northeast out of below 500.
Report 1 mile, at or below 500, 22 Victor Hotel. Okay, get us down to 5. Go ahead and drop it like it's hot. Don't go faster than 100, but follow the freeway.
Way fast.
Zero Golf Tango, frequency change approved.
Good day, 810 Golf Tango.
52 uniform traffic ahead and to your right 1 mile. Heading 275 Challenger, no factor. Runway 26 clear to land, additional traffic. 4 miles east of the airfield will be westbound to the north pad helicopter out of below 500.
Number 26 clear to land, we have the Challenger in sight looking for the helicopter 135 uniform.
Runway 26.
Speed 214, Camarillo Tower, hold short, runway 26.
Hold short, runway 26, it was speed 214.
Camarillo Tower, Skyline 52989er.
Go ahead and hold this a little bit.
Show 26.
This is 52989, Camarillo Tower, right crosswind approved, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Skyline 52989er, cleared for takeoff, 26.
You see the red lights out there? Out along the runway?
Yeah.
Those are the VASI lights that they were talking about.
Okay.
They're either VASI or PAPI. But they're all red right now, so if we were coming in on a glide scope flight, like we would...
We did, yeah.
If you're not sure, I mean, follow the red and white and stuff like that. I mean, and that'll keep you safe. We usually come in higher.
Beaver 1,400.
Go ahead and report 1 mile when it's clear.
9.
Oh, that's right.
Go ahead and report 23 Victor Hotel 1 mile.
Number 6653 Kilo, Camarillo Tower, I believe that's the call sign. Make right traffic, runway 26, clear at 1 mile 45.
Right traffic for 26, we'll call the 1 mile 45 for 56 kilo.
Go.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, 1 mile.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, proceed to north pad, clear to land, report on the go each time.
North pad, clear to land, 23 Victor Hotel.
North pad, clear to land, 23 Victor Hotel.
First speed 214, the traffic on the upwind is a right turn, runway 26, clear for takeoff, turn left heading 250.
Runway 26, head left
Yeah. And at night, try to always pay attention to those lights, because if you're low like this, you might run into something.
After 3 Victor Hotel traffic, north of being the number Cessna in the right traffic pattern.
Looking for traffic. Looking for traffic at 3 Victor Hotel. I'm gonna first tell you what to say. If you don't say it, then I'm gonna click in.
Okay.
Okay? So that way you don't think that I'm telling them already.
Yeah.
Alright, you know where our pads are?
Yes. Little white square right
Yep.
halfway down.
Take me in for a nice landing.
989er traffic ahead and to your left 4 miles southeast bound Beaver. Altitude indicates 1,300.
That's not us.
989er is looking for traffic.
Beaver,
I got you.
3
Cessna.
kilo traffic, 2 southeast.
You can tell them traffic in sight.
Northbound 900 climbing.
Go ahead and drop down a little bit.
Okay, we'll be looking for him, 53 kilo.
Traffic in sight, 23 Victor Hotel.
Camera tower, 135 uniform, turning base.
52 uniform, roger. Server speed 214, contact point good departure heading 250. Good day.
Departure, good day. Silver speed 214.
Alright, we're good, we're clear. Okay, so we'd already be down on a beam. What are you going to be doing? That you're going a straight in this time.
Star 656 Bravo Charlie,
And
short runway 26.
you're a little ways out, so what do you do on downwind of beam?
Trim down?
Yep.
656 Bravo Charlie, camera start.
Lights out, gauges in the green, right?
Yeah.
Slow us down to 55.
Traffic, 656 Bravo Charlie.
989 traffic no longer a factor. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Because then now you got to start making your judgment about how far out, where would you be, or how much distance would you do your base, you know?
Yeah.
And on your base, you'll be at 55. A little bit of static in the radio. Alright, we're not on center line. Move us over a little bit to the left.
Beaver 53 kilo, runway 26 clear land.
Clear to land 26 for 53 kilo.
So now we would be about on final.
Go down to 300.
Yep. You're coming in a little fast, so you're just going to have to take up for it, right? Slow us down a little quicker.
Star 6 Bravo Charlie, left close, traffic approved, runway 26 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26, 656 Bravo Charlie.
5 uniform contact ground.
5 uniform contact ground.
Hold the altitude just a little bit. Okay, good.
Am I going for 1 or 2?
Going for 1. Always go for 1. And then you'll move to 2 and take off from 2.
Okay.
Slow it down a little too early. Keep the forward speed going. Keep the forward speed going. Like that would have been good if we were landing just before the 1.
Yeah.
Tower 71551, jumpers 2 minutes.
Calling 71551.
I want you to aim for this spot, and then as you get closer to this spot, just move it up to the 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so set it down, pick it up. There you go, make it the friction. Friction's off. Phew, huh? Okay, go ahead and pick it up. Turn to the left, and then set it down again. Left, right, remember, turn your head, find your new spot, bringing the helicopter around to the spot you're looking at.
Data 56 Bravo Charlie, follow me.
Set it down. No.
2 runway 26 clear for the option.
Clear for the option, number 2 behind the Beaver, 6 Bravo Charlie.
not, you need to get them off the ground.
Try it.
No, you're doing good. And it'll only get smoother from here. As long as you continue to fly it, you're staying in control of the aircraft. The fact that you're trying too is, that you're putting effort into it. Beautiful. Yeah, see, you dumped it, right?
Yeah.
You didn't fly it to the ground. And that could be bad if you're on a slope landing.
Yeah. Bad. Same again.
Alright. I'll do it again. 90 degrees, turn. Set it down. Not on the ground. Have a bit of a tailwind. You have to fight. Yes, it is. Relax, got it. You're holding a decent hover, so just tap it down a little bit, let it sink, let it settle, let it settle, let it settle. Oh, you brought it back up. There we go. So you kept the movement small. You push it down a little bit. It'll take a second, but then the helicopter will start to settle.
Yeah.
And then you start to bring it back up, but if you would have just let it keep sailing.
I know, it's one of those things.
You tried to slow down the descent, but no, that was fine. So yeah, like just a small movement, tap it down, and it'll settle down, and it may stop in two because it'll get more in the ground effect.
Yeah.
But then just again, a little tap down, and it'll settle. It'll take a second, like it won't respawn right away, but then it'll start to settle back down to the ground. So pick it up, turn, give me a left turn.
Site number 2, runway 26, clear land.
Turn to land number 2, I'll break midfield and left and looking for the traffic 551.
Star 6 Bravo Charlie, runway 26, clear for the option.
6 Bravo Charlie, cleared for the option, runway 26.
Okay, good. Fine. Pad 2. The wind is also fucking with our cover rotor in this position. So having a tailwind and having it come from our left is the two worst positions you can have the wind come from. And then once we're over at pad 2, you're going to say on the go, or 23 Victor Hotel on the go.
I was struggling for power last time, kept dipping down over the edge of this.
So you don't have any more power, right? So now it's all about just controlling the cyclics and your altitude.
Yeah.
So because you can't pull anymore, you're already at your max right now.
Yeah. 23 Victor Hotel on the go.
3 Victor Hotel, on gas, clear for the option.
Pad 1 clear for the option. Alright, good. Slowly building up our speed. No, he's like. 500 feet, so go ahead and build up your speed. Alright. You're going to do the same thing. And for a landing. And you're going to practice. You're going to do each position.
Rotor and 2 Zulu Golf traffic will depart in about a minute or so. A citation, 0.26. Cleared to land, and then serial citation.
We're bringing this down. Come down to 400. Still doing about 65 in the down. When we turn our base, bring it down to 60. Down to 55.
Take a right turn.
Diving right. Should have been at 4. And up to 3 on 400. Never going to be fault for doing something like that. This time is going to be beautiful. Mamma mia, right? And the downwind, like, normally in the pattern you do 75, but as soon as you get the downwind of beam, start bringing it down to 5.
Camry is Norman into 2116, Sedequay Bridge Whiskey.
Another helicopter.
Everyone get back camera on tower right. 6 report on a 45.
Oh, maybe not. Good. Good.
Right to helicopter will stabilize.
Yeah, about 16 or 17, if you're doing right, the manifold pressure will get you at a good and with your... That was 2 points. Now here it's all a judgment. So I'm gonna hover controls a little bit more just because of the wind.
You're what, sorry?
I'm gonna hover around controls a little bit more just because of the wind. Alright, so again, set me down. You do have a crosswind. This is one of the harder ones. Because it's trying to take away your thrust from the rotor right now. Good. Let it settle. It took a second when it started to sink, right?
Yeah.
Alright, and we're there. Yeah, if you just tap it down a little bit, it takes a second, but then it starts to sink down a little, and it may catch itself again, but then you just do the same thing. You just give it another little bump if it stops. Because sometimes, you know, as you get lower, you're getting more in ground effect, and it'll slow itself down, and sometimes come to a stop. But for the most part, it'll still just continue to sink.
Yeah.
But if it stops, then just, again, another little bump. It'll take a second, and then it'll start to settle down. Okay, so pick it up. Left pedal turn to the left. Actually, give me a left pedal turn to the right. So you're going to start off with, your next one is going to be a tailwind.
Wind 230 at 6.
Nice, very well done, very well done. Nice, that's good. Can you get away a little bit?
Yeah, it caught me by surprise there.
Right. Got it, you got it. Goes up a little bit. Nice, very well done.
It's okay, if you keep it at a slight angle like that, to the wind, it's not so bad.
26. Takeoff.
No, I want you to try to face directly 90 degrees. Good, you waited. See? Put it down, you waited, you didn't keep pushing down. I know you wanted to. I felt you wanting to. But yeah, just give it a second. There's a few things, especially like on the hovering auto rotations, I don't remember if you remember, but you didn't pull the collective right away, right?
No.
You waited a second. You want to pull it, but you just got to wait a second. So go ahead, pick it up, turn it around to the right. It'll be a little easier for you this time. With the tailwind.
That's 551, frequency change approved.
551.
Good, good. Nice.
92 Romeo Double, starting short number 1.
That's bigger.
Mr. 92 Romeo Delta camera, tower right crosswind is approved on lane 26. Clear for takeoff.
92 Romeo Double is on the roll.
Relax, right?
Yeah, so I just let the dogs that fell come back.
No. Sorry, I got it. I know what you were doing. You raise it again. Alright. Let it settle. Little bit. There we go. Good. See, we started to come back up. You felt we were sinking. We start to cushion more as we get towards the ground.
Yeah.
It does slow it down. As long long as you don't add more to get us down.
It's just when the wind catches it, I don't like it. Don't like it.
Alright, let us settle. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. A little bit more now. Tap. A little bit. Yeah, you're good. Hold it. Okay, a little bit. Oh, our back skids are on the ground. You're almost there. Hold us. We're still hovering. You're holding. You're still in a hover, so you don't like. You didn't need to pick us back up to fix it. Just fix yourself at where you're at. There we go. Nice. See? Brought it down. If you picked it back up to fix yourself, but you weren't even on the ground yet. If you don't touch the ground, just fix it where you're at. Now you're only that much off the ground or whatever. Yeah. So next time you go to settle it down, you only got to go down that much. Like when you pick it up and then you start to drop, then you start getting crazy again.
I think when I'm that close, I feel like I'm gonna tip it over.
Dynamic rollover. Yeah. That's why. Well, that's why I was saying if you don't feel the ground, you're 2 inches is. You should be able to hold 2 inches is the same as 4, but 4 or 6 or whatever, then you have to. There's more of a chance, more time that you're gonna start getting crazy again.
Yeah.
So just if you don't feel the ground, fix it.
Okay.
All right. So give me a right pedal turn. Set some pressure in here a little bit.
Yeah.
Camera tower moving 7042 with whiskey at Staticoy, 2,500 full stop.
He's 704 Victor, camera tower, making right traffic 26 through 4 on 45, and you might see traffic 12 box 2 miles to left.
Good. Let it settle. But you notice you lower it and then we kind of come to a stop again, right?
Yeah.
And then you lower it and we kind of come to a stop again. It's because we get more into the ground effect thing. Have you read up about that?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so give me a right pedal turn. We'll move to pad 2. Let them know we're on the go. Those are definitely more than acceptable, way more than acceptable landings, the way you're doing them now.
I thought that last one was a little hard.
Yeah, it was a little. I mean, it wasn't kissing the ground, but for a private pilot, as long as you're concentrating and thinking about it from now on, and if that's the worst it gets, a little bit harder, then you're good. You're going to pass your check right. But I want you to continue to sit there and do that, but don't make it become the main focus point, right? Like, understand, actually face to the left, face the flag again, the tower. And I want you to move it sideways to the number 2. Alright, so you're going to look down to the right to see where you're going.
Yeah.
And it should be easier because the wind is coming from our front.
4 to Victor, 26, quarter land, wind 22015.
Clear to land, runway 26, 4 to Victor.
Nicely done. Alright, give me a right pedal turn. On the go, in the pattern.
T3 Victor Hotel, on the go, and the pattern.
No.
3 Victor, also north pad, flip for the option.
I have no idea what that was.
North tag, clear for the option.
Sorry?
North tag, clear for the option. Victor Hotel. North pad, clear for the option.
Like
Yeah. Little less on the speed, on picking up your speed, because you're dipping down. So just kind of start walking us out there, or watching the power a little bit more. Okay. Just walk us out there so slower. We don't necessarily need to build up the speed so quick. We got a lot of room. And the thing about that is, I mean, learning to do stuff like that, especially when you get into out of power, just barely hold your lever. You gotta go. If there's not enough room, hopefully, take off the trying to get as much cold air in here as possible. Good. Clear for takeoff. Start 888.
340 Victor ground pointing, getting. Right there. Now we can finish strong. Held out a little altitude, just a little bit more towards, but that wasn't bad. Just because, like you shot for the great spot, I would just stayed up a little bit higher. All right, set it down. Time you put it down, we were only 2 inches. So you didn't have to worry about trying to keep it in focus for as long. So that's why if you got the space, don't pick it back up, because then now that's that much more longer, you have to keep it in a hover. And you're already kind of doing this enough. Then you're stabilized and you start to drop it, and then you get unstabilized again. Alright, that pedal turn.
I still check my mirrors every time.
I know there's sometimes I want to see what's in my rearview mirror or something like that. What's behind me?
to give me a 1-8. And then I want you to set it down. This is the only set down we're going to do. And next time we're going to do an auto rotation coming in.
266 northbound, or correction, I'm sorry, runway 26, clear down.